Hello everyone, today I will explain 5 technical questions from the CCNA exam. Let's start with the first question. For the first question, it says there's a diagram here, and it states that the engineer must configure the interface connected to PCON and allow PCON to use this port for secure configuration. Except for the voice VLAN, no other VLAN tags are allowed to be used. Which configuration command must be set? Let's see. Actually, we don't need to go through each option one by one. Let's just look at the correct answer, which is C. First, we need to configure the mode because this is an access devices for access, meaning it's oriented towards access. Then, here, the mode should be set to access. And the next command is to configure security. This is for security, specifically port security. First, enable port security. And under port security, we need to bind the MAC address of this device. So for this question, the answer is C. Alright, next question. So for this question, what it means is, which protocol should we implement to support the individual authorization and authentication for wireless access points? Individual authorization and authentication is actually this protocol B. Let's look at the correct answer. Choose B. Now, on to the third question. The third question asks which type of port supports enabling profiles without any additional configuration meaning. Once profiles is enabled, no other configuration commands are needed. So the correct answer is D, which means access. For the access port, there is no need to enable other commands. So the correct answer to this question is D. Let's take a look at the correct answer is D. Alright, question 4. The fourth question is also about spanning tree, and it's pretty straightforward. It asks, by observing the diagram, which two situations can be found? First, let's see here. Rapid spanning tree, RSTP, is enabled, so the correct answer is A. Next, let's look here this interface. The interface is F21, so the correct answer is EF21. Right? As for this one, this port isn't configured as this type disk is a designated port, but it's not shown as a designated port, and it's also definitely not the root bridge. So these two options are both actually incorrect. And it's not using this particular protocol either, right? The one it does use, this specific modulator, let me see here the mode. Actually, the meaning of these two answers is pretty much the same, right? But the one described above is a bit better, so we choose A and E. A and E. Alright, question 5. Question 5 says that the engineer must configure a single individual switch interface to meet the following conditions. There are two conditions here. The first is to allow tag frames to be placed into VLAN 2020. That is, tag frames can be placed into VLAN 10. So let's look at the configuration command. Set the interface mode to access and then allow VLAN 20 on the interface. And the second condition is about voice. That is, detection is about IP phones, Cisco IP phones, and their traffic should be placed into VLAN 30. So this configuration command is separated here for VLAN 30. So the correct answer to this question is B. Choose B. Alright, submit. Okay, if you want to learn Cisco technology or want to get Cisco question bank, please send me a private message, or you can leave a message below the video for technical exchange.